Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Friday, March 2nd, 2018, and today in our Tech News Update, we have Paul Allen. This is, of course, one of the co-founders of Microsoft with Bill Gates. Well, he's a little worried about the, machines and artificial intelligence in the future. So what he wants to do is make sure that machines behave correctly. He wants to develop a common sense for artificial intelligence and have that common sense be put into every machine that uses AI to make sure that it actually stays safe and stays good technologies. Well, I think that's not a bad idea. Well, GitHub on Wednesday around 12:30 was hit with the largest distributed of denial of service attack ever recorded. It peaked at 1.35 terabytes per second. Now, it had very limited effects because Akamai took over the traffic for the website, and because of its much bigger volume available in traffic plus all the filtering, it kind of really made the attack only last about 10 minutes. The rest of the attack was pretty much ignored. But it is amazing, and we are believed that this attack, and I talked about it this week about how there is a new way of amplifying attacks. Well, it is believed that this is the first attack that actually used officially that amplifying effect of online DDoS attacks. Well, there's going to be maybe some interesting change, because one of the biggest problems, and I am facing that because I am actually trying to see how I can help everybody make sure that they get the latest microcode for their processors. The problem lies mostly in the older machines that don't have any updates anymore to their BIOS or UEFI firmware. And well, Microsoft Update Catalog will be actually adding the microcode for the different CPUs. Now, right now, it only has the microcode for the 6th generation Intel chips. But Microsoft says that as the microcodes become available, it will add those of every generation of processor so that you can update your computer. But this is a manual process. It's not going to be something that will exist through Windows Update. So what we'll do, and I'll have a separate video about this, is probably wait for a wider variety of updates available through the Microsoft Update Catalog, and then explain how to do it in the next weeks as they become available. The European Union has a new rule. It wants social media and, big giants like Facebook and Google to remove terrorist content within the hour if they are flagged. But the two companies say that they are already doing a lot with, AI checks and also spot checks from real humans, and that what they are worried is that this might actually, do a big problem with freedom of speech. And they are wondering up to what point this will work and will actually be in effect. So interesting new rules here. Well, this is Gabriel Hall. Those that are insiders know that he used to be head of insiders. Now he's actually gone back to some of the Windows team efforts. Well, he actually was tweeting a series of comments, and one of the things that was interesting, he was mentioning that since Satya Nadella is CEO of Microsoft, he has the best time ever in his 25 years of work at the company, and that he's happy to be there. It's really been great lately. So it's kind of an interesting aspect here, seeing that basically Satya Nadella and pretty much all employees at Microsoft are on his side, saying, well, yep, it changed the way Microsoft works. So this guy is is from Ghana, and he's a Ghanaian, I believe we pronounce it, Ghanaian teacher, and this is quite interesting. This guy, and you see it here partly, was actually teaching a class where, because he didn't have a computer or anything, he would draw the windows of a Word, the Word, Microsoft Office Word, and would explain how to use it by drawing the windows and not having a real computer to teach it. So after it kind of became viral, well, Microsoft donated a laptop and all the educational services that he needs for a teacher to demonstrate the real deal on a computer instead of showing it on a blackboard. Pretty amazing when you think about it, teaching Microsoft Word without a computer using just a blackboard. Microsoft Office 365 will have serious competition with G Suite. This is the Google's own, cloud document services. And what's happening is that they are working really hard in pushing their G Suite services. The next to have it, Dropbox will be integrating G Suite. So this is creating serious competition for Microsoft Office 365. IBM and Airbus are going to work on AI-powered robots that will float in space to do tasks inside and outside the International Space Station. And they actually are looking at maybe the possibility to have robots that would do spacewalks to fix the space station, instead of humans that, there's some risk in going into space to do the repairs. So this is quite interesting, and we'll see where all of that technology goes through. Well, interesting. UK and Australian governments have started using Ivevibe Pond website to verify if accounts used by the government have been compromised in some way with online services. So basically, they have now integrated this as a regular check for pretty much everything they do. And maybe it's time to talk about it again, because I haven't talked about this site. So I'll be probably posting a video today about this again. And finally, Angry Birds Maker. We talked about how they're having a lot of problems. Rovio is a Finnish company based in Helsinki. Now, it actually said that 2018 would be bad, and it is, as it is saying that it missed the mark. It says that low popularity of its games is to blame, and will be closing down its London offices. It seems to have no direction anymore into what to do. Well, this was the Tech News Update for March 2nd, 2018. And by the way, March here is written Mars because it's in French. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.